All right, well, I decided I would walk out to these other cabins out here and give you guys a view of the area around here as I go. Wow, spectacular. Okay, so they're talking here about this being just one of many cabins that was out here dotting the landscape, but one of the only ones remaining. Wow, look at those clouds, awesome. So, this cabin, interesting. Do they have a big picture window here? Amazing. Wow. At least it's a break from the wind. Got a little tumbleweed in here. Great ceiling. I don't know if that's juniper. You know, in the comments, let me know. Anyway, it's kind of cool. A little dust in the air right now, it looks like. So maybe I'll wait a little before I head out. It's still windy, but what the heck. It looks like we have some sort of pump here. Maybe for the water. Let's see here. Yeah, here's your irrigation ditch. Wow, so maybe it wasn't a reconstruction. Maybe they just left it here. That's the old polyester corded tires. If you ever wanted to know what those old tires before steel radials, this is what it was. Amazing, huh? All right, tons of stuff here on the ground. Maybe parts of this truck. Although it seems to have all its axles and everything intact. Let's get back here and... Yeah, I have no idea what year this is. Probably had its headlights mounted right there. Kept looking at the fenders, but it was probably right there on the side of the radiator. Okay, well, the cemetery's out here. Let's go take a look. So, one of the things they were talking about was that these cabins were, you know, the sanctuaries for the people working out here from the hot sun or the cold. And it's a story of a teacher, a school teacher. He went out, I guess, to go find a bride or something. Story wasn't that complete, but came back with frostbitten feet and ended up dying in that cabin. Gruesome stories out here, aren't there? Crazy, gruesome stories out here. Okay, so this first head song, just to kind of show age, I guess, in memory of, and blank. All right. Oh, wow. Newman Brown. 1830 to 1879. But somebody's come out and put a new gravestone on there, I'm sure. Just some slabs, it looks like, here for a lot of this. Excuse me. Here we go. The Johnsons. Oh, these must be children. Terrible. 6 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old. And what's that? 15, 16 years old. Wow. Crazy. It's interesting, just scratched in there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get it. Another child. Wow. All right, well, that's the cemetery here. All right, well, I did walk out a little further and coming into the Paria River area. Man, it's so gorgeous out here and windy. And boy, what a very, very green river. So I don't know if this pump has anything to do with the irrigation system. Obviously not in working order right now. But look at the color of that river. It's like green clay. Let's see what the sign says here. All right, so apparently this was a 1965 pump. Now, I don't know if you can read that or not, but they're talking about the fact that it can only be used when the river runs clear, but it doesn't run clear very often. Like right now, it's not too clear. Well, the great part I did find, I tested out some of the footage from some of our other days in this wind, and fortunately the sound's coming through pretty well, so hopefully it still is. Okay, so we've driven down to the farthest point apparently. Oh, this is where the ferry was. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this is, I think this is the second place the ferry was, but I'm not sure because this rock here that's across the way apparently was maybe one of the ways down to here or something.
This rock here?
Yeah, I think they call, I forget the name of it. And yeah, so the path just went through here. Doesn't look like a great place, does it? Must be some break back in there. Huh, I don't know. Don't know. But you gotta love this scenery around here. Okay, I think maybe we have the old gift shop or something out here. All right, well, we'll be getting out here in a second and taking a look. All right, so this cabin was built in 1911 by a guy named Spencer. And he thought he had found gold here, and he formed, I think it's the American Placer Corporation. I don't know, something like that. Looks like there's a rock structure out here, though. Let's go out and take a look. All right, so we have a small little building here. This is only maybe, gosh, not even maybe 4 feet high inside. Probably not. And boy, I don't even know if it's 6 feet wide in here. Huh. Great old wood beams though up on top. Well, there are bed springs, and the bed's not very big either, so maybe it was some guy that wasn't too big. That could be folded over though, I guess. So part of the reason I didn't stop at the sign on the way in is it's got this bus here running its engine with the exhaust right next to the sign here. Well, it just says, failing to recover gold, Spencer abandoned his mining outpost in 1912, and then others were here, and he had the American Placer Corporation. Charles H. Spencer. Oh, this is Lee's Ferry's fort. I thought it was maybe just a trading post. Are we in the jail? Look how thick these walls are. I mean, get my arm across here so, yeah, you can see it's about 35 inches maybe. Not that my arm's 35 inches, but close enough, huh? I don't know. Yeah, you can't see anything through there. Wow. Wow, these are beveled back. Are those? Yeah, I guess they were too. It's interesting. Wow. Bigger on the inside. Bigger sill. Wow. Look at that there. Yeah, interesting colors. Yeah, so this huge iron wheel. Apparently it's a big deal with iron wheels in a lot of these places. Yeah, everything's all buttoned up here. J. Hislop. I think at one point, one of these buildings was the post office. Maybe it was that last one, Spencer's place. Oh, look at these little tiny windows. Oh, maybe I saw a glint of something. I do. Oh, you can sort of see through. I don't know what you guys are gonna see. If anything, probably nothing. Boy, I don't know if this is a door. Oh, I guess it was a door. It doesn't open. Obviously, and there went my hat. So, yeah. But boy, a lot of green there. All right, so apparently this Charles Spencer brought in a lot of people to this area. Better salesman apparently than he was a miner. But it's got a little history here. You might want to take a look at this and read as much of it as you can. Now I do know that at one point they tried to do a steamship along the river here because the mule trains were so slow and I guess difficult, you know, took more men and stuff. However, it was not a success. I'm not really sure why. They said something about the steamship sucking up too much coal. But let's go take a look at here. Okay. The Spencer Bunkhouse and the U.S. Geological Survey Guest House. That's cool. Got something up on the hill here. Some equipment and such. Oh, lots of mining stuff around here. I guess the guy got a bunch of investors to put money into his little mining operation. Let's go walk up around this. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. If you do, leave it in the comments. Various push rods I can see. Don't know. Yeah, so what's over here? Oh, got another something here. Talking about a water intake down here. Treatment plant. Let's go ahead and walk down to the water. Coming down here to the Colorado River. So we are downstream from the dam there at Page, the Glen Canyon Dam. So the water's fairly controlled in this area. Wow, isn't that gorgeous? Poof. But I'll tell you, if it was a hot summer day, I'd be going out in this. So this is the remnants of a boiler that Spencer created so he could pump water into the earth. The idea being that he could push sand and gold up with the pressure of water going down into the ground, but he hit rock almost immediately. So maybe got a few feet down. Old boiler tubes. Interesting. Well, I see no reason to keep walking down the river here. All right, well, we got to see where the original ferry was. I think there's two places. One was here, and then there was one just down at the boat dock area, which we haven't been to yet. You know, it's funny, we were in this area once and didn't come down here, but got a few more things to check out before we leave the area. So, I don't know, again, what's next. And if this happens to be the end of a video, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and you'll know when the next one is. But it's always great to have you guys in. Leave comments and we'll see you later. All right.